Key ingredients to a scene are absolutely conflict.
Subtext.
Dramatic irony.
But you need to have some kind of dynamic situation.
The one that every playwright should tell you, probably will tell you, is there should be conflict or tension in your scene.
Conflict means where the motivations of the characters are conflicting. Because if you've just got two characters talking and two characters just behaving in the same way and they have the same thing, it's not drama. But one person wanting to go and the other person desperately not wanting to go because they're having an affair and they got to meet someone at 3 p.m. at the river and they're trying to block and the other person's trying to make them go, you suddenly have conflict. And that's what you're looking for with drama, something alive in the air.
Two things have to be happening at once, I think, for a scene to really, really work. Subtext, I think, is very, very important. A character will always say things, and sometimes people don't mean what they say.
The way I would write is I would sit there and I would try and almost see it in the mind's eye, and it takes a particular shape. If you go into a scene and say, I must have atmosphere and I must have conflict and I must have this preordained list of ingredients, I think you're missing out on the key element of something, which is a heart.
The best work I've done has been by starting with a very, very strong visual image. I often feel, oh my goodness, I'd love to come into a theatre and see that. If I came into a theatre, Plenty begins with a woman who's sitting on some packing cases in a house that she's just stripped, and she's got the naked body of her husband lying on the floor, and she's rolling a roll-up cigarette, and her best friend is coming in with a Chinese takeaway at dawn. Well, who doesn't want to see a play like that? It's just such a delicious situation.
A play of mine called Harvest was set in 1914, where two brothers on a Yorkshire farm, they're desperate to go to the First World War because it would be travel. Fun. The whole audience is sitting there going, no, you don't want to go to the First World War. We know what the war was like. It's the trenches. It's hell. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. And, the dramatic irony where the audience knows more than the actors, the characters.
Have the characters advanced? Have the situations advanced? Have we learned something? Are we put in a new place? Is our feeling or understanding of the world we're in different? If it isn't, it probably isn't working. Has this taken me forward? And if it has, you're good to go.